is today, July 30th, 2025. I told you all to mark your calendars. Why? Well, we are going to get an update whether the Federal Reserve will lower interest rates, increase them, or leave them unchanged. In addition to that, we're going to get some crypto policy news. And Coinbase and JPMorgan made a massive announcement. To be honest with you, I'm not surprised they made this announcement, but we knew it was coming. And I'm going to tell you guys this right now, okay? I'm going to let you guys know right now immediately. Coinbase is providing banking services to JPMorgan, but what they're trying to do with crypto, they're trying to undermine the original ethos. The original ethos, whether you're an XRP fan, a Bitcoin fan, Ethereum fan, Solana fan, HBAR fan, whatever that is. The name of the game is to custody your own coins. The reason why we crypto is because we want to operate in this true decentral economy. We want to be able to remove the third party oppressors. And Coinbase is working directly with them. Now, this is going to help with mass adoption. It's going to be good to get people into crypto, but we're going to start to see self-custody eventually go away. And that's not what Bitcoin was created for. These treasury companies with Bitcoin, they're all big scams. They're big Ponzi's. That's exactly what they are. I don't know what's worse, a Solana meme coin that rugs in 9 minutes or the Bitcoin treasury companies. And listen, I love crypto. I love Bitcoin. I'm here to make as much money as ethically and legally as possible. So I'm going to grift out alongside it. So on this show, I'm going to keep it 100 with you. But on X, I'm going to be all... because people don't listen. They don't listen. They become complacent, and we're really missing the plot. Okay. So at the end of the day, I'm here to make as much money as ethically and legally possible as ever, just like everybody else, and grift within the constraints of the law. But at the end of the day, the underlying use case of Bitcoin and crypto is slowly starting to dissipate. I don't have anything to drink. My throat hurts. I'm also starving, and I think I'm getting a flare up. So we got this though. We got this. Now let's go ahead and get into the news. What's going on? All right. This is the Coinbase JPMorgan story, but we'll come to that in a bit. So from CoinDesk, Donald Trump's golden age of crypto takes shape with White House working group report. A preview of a White House report on digital assets makes further recommendations to areas already in motion within the Clarity Act. The Clarity Act is establishing guidelines of what crypto companies can do and what they can't do. And this is what we've wanted. We do need it. And even though I just went on a rant about, oh my gosh, they're coming in, they're making us use banks, blah, 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 blah. The reason why is because we do need some sort of compromise, okay? Under the previous administration, we were consistently attacked and nothing good came from it. Absolutely nothing. It was a hot mess, an absolute hot mess. And with that being said, we don't want that. My ticky-tacky is being weird right now. I don't know what is happening. What the heck? Hold on a second. What is happening? This better be good. Well, I will check later. I don't know what's going on with my ticky-tacky. Oh, maybe because I'm using a different phone. I don't even know. Anyways, I'm going to get back to it. I'm like all over the place. I'm starting to get the brain fog too. But anyways, so the Clarity Act to oversee crypto markets and Genius Act for stablecoins. Okay, so Clarity Act we need because we need to know what we can and can't do. Under the previous administration, a bunch of people got sued for no good damn reason, which was absolutely ridiculous. We don't want to see that. It makes no sense, etc. Now, with that being said, is the Genius Act. Genius Act is for stablecoins. Stablecoins are really just CBDCs. That's what it is. They're not decentralized in any way, shape, or form. Now, with that being said, yeah, and this is weird. This is so weird. Oh no, I got a lot of people. I'm sorry, guys. I got over 100 of you here. I'm sorry. I'm having a day. So let's go ahead and go through the story because Trump, so a lot of people are pissed off about what's happening, okay? What did Trump do? Did he lie? Well, it's not really Trump at this point. So before we get into the story, I want to explain something to you. Also, to make sure you guys smash the like, please subscribe and interact because when you do, I get paid. Somebody said, right, people mostly never listen, Wendy. Yeah, they don't. Also, shout out to Mr. Gamer. I want to give a shout out to the TikTok babes. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Rumble babes, Twitch babes, and of course my YouTube babes. You guys always show up every single day, and you guys make love and fun. Good morning to Mr. Dale. Dale always shows up. You know that Dale is my number one. Dale is my number one. He shows up. He comments on every darn video. Every video. Because it's free to support your friends. It's free to support people. And we get paid for it. So thank you, Dale. To Mr. R. To Mr. John Legend. Who else? Gorgeous Alexandra. She shows up every day. Mr. Gamer. And Mr. Phil. Mr. Phil. Okay. Tiki Taki Chill Sparkwater. So I forgot where I was going with this. Okay, let me read the titty bitties to you, okay? Well, actually, before I do, so this is what happened with Trump. Trump promised to, make the reason why most people in crypto voted for Trump is because he promised to do quite a few things, and every single thing he said he was going to do, he did. And then what he did was he went ahead and he delegated tasks to other people. To competent people that are supposed to do their job. That's the way good entrepreneurship works, okay? We absolutely love to see it, okay? So he went ahead and delegated tasks to other people, and all entrepreneurs and pretty much anybody in business knows you can't do everything yourself. Plus, there's a lot of other hot mess things happening that need his attention. So the fact that he kept, thank you so much, Diablo, I appreciate you. And Nathaniel Rumpf. But he kept all his crypto promises and he delegated tasks to other people. Great, fine, fantastic. Okay, that's what a good leader will do. So I just want to keep that clear. Now, it wasn't really him, but we had to do a clickbait title because that's how YouTube works. So White House released a preview of the crypto policy report. Key points. Recommends SEC and CFTC coordinate to immediately enable federal level crypto trading. Good. We love that. And also remember too, there is a bill that they're trying to push. It's not part of this, that basically revises the accredited investor law and allows people to take a financial competency test. We love that. Supports DeFi integration to TradFi. That's something that we need to have happen. I'm not sure how they're going to have that happen, but at the same time, that needs to get figured out, okay? Needs to get figured out. Calls for safe harbors and regulatory sandboxes. This is Hester Peirce. Hester Peirce has taken over the crypto task force, and she is pro-crypto, but she's also pro-disclosure. The SEC also dropped a big bombshell earlier that we're going to talk about. It happened yesterday. Pushes for fast implementation of the Genius Act. The only reason why they're pushing for fast implementation of the Genius Act is because they want the banks to step in with their stable coins and blah, 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 which is bad. Predatory, but hey, what are we going to do? Calls for clear rules for firms on banking access and capital requirements. Opposes CBDCs. Urges tax clarity on mining, staking, and de minimis payments. No mention of Bitcoin or digital asset reserve in the preview, so that's why people are pissed. That's why people are mad. Other than that, he promises made, promises kept. But the final version is expected to include this. So a lot of people are mad because the Bitcoin Strategic Reserve is not in this initial report. But again, they are going to continue to push things out and it's going to take time. So really at the end of the day, no, the crypto report is that's what's going to be in it. But the funny thing about this crypto report, what they're doing is a little bit ghetto. This is from Miss Caitlin Clark. Love her. Or Caitlin Long. I'm sorry. Love her. Hilarious. Trump scheduled this pro-crypto announcement at the White House at the exact same time Powell's post-FOMOC press conference, trolling Powell. Gee, I wonder what the president working group will report and say about the Fed's role in all of this. Now, we know Trump is a troll, and we are going to have some more information about the FOMOC, what we're going to do with the interest rates. Are they going to raise? Are they going to drop? What's going to happen with that? And what exactly is in this crypto report? So I'm probably going to put out a second media piece at 2 p.m. PT, kind of covering that for you guys, okay? Giving you guys a small, short video to let you know exactly what happened. Now, the Coinbase news. This one is a big one, okay? This one is a biggie. Coinbase and JPMorgan chase to join forces to make it even easier to access crypto. Now, JPMorgan Chase hates crypto, hates Bitcoin, but they've been in the game for a long time. And the funny thing about all of this is that JPMorgan has been, or excuse me, Chase Bank has been absolutely infamous in closing banking. Or if you bought Bitcoin or crypto or any of those assets, they would shut your account down. They were infamous for that. They were infamous for that. But now they want to get into crypto because why not? Because their bottom line is being impacted. No HBAR news today, babies. We don't have any HBAR news today, but we normally do. So that's what's going on with that. But let me go ahead and tell you why this is so big, because it's a big damn deal. It's a big gosh darn deal. Hold on. And I got a lot of XRP news for you, so stick around for that. And VeChain news. So Coinbase and JPMorgan partner to expand crypto access. Over 80 million Chase customers will soon fund Coinbase accounts with Chase credit cards. It is launching fall 2025. Starting 2026, users can redeem Chase Ultimate Rewards points for USDC on Coinbase. Direct Change bank account linking to Coinbase is also launching. So the points is super, super cool. Really, really cool. Everybody, I like that. That's cool. I grift on those credit card points. But one of the things I'm going to say, Coinbase's customer support sucks. It is absolutely terrible, and they will lock your account like that. That's what they do. And again, I'm not trying to say anything negative or wrong, but there's so many people that have issues with Coinbase. So I would be scared, honestly, linking my Chase with my Coinbase, because who knows what's going to happen? Like, what happens if you get locked out of your bank account with all your money? So I don't know how this is going to work. Coinbase is really going to have to do something with their customer service. So this is bullish. I love that they're using points. I love that you're going to be getting some sort of passive income, that type of thing. But at the same time, I'm a bit weary, because the whole point of crypto and Bitcoin was to move this third-party predatory oppressors. I don't know. It shouldn't be issues with sound on my side. I don't have an issue. But let me know, anyone else, if there's something wrong with the sound. Or actually, what I'll do is, if you guys just go ahead and go over to, do you guys have any issues with the sound? TikTok, yes or no? Come on. All clear? Good. Thank you. Appreciate you guys. Got to get back into the news. Now, let's keep it moving. Keep it moving. More stuff. Let's do a quick market update. Okay. Oh my God. Everything is dumping. Hex is up to 21%. The whole entire Hex ecosystem is up. Congratulations to the community. But everybody's pissed off because market's dumping. Guess what, you guys? Who cares? Stop complaining about it. I'm going to tell you all right now. Okay. If you're somebody that holds long term, stop complaining about the market. Okay. Unless you're getting liquidated, unless you are actively trading, stop complaining just because the market dips like 5%. It is literally a non-issue. We are not in a bear market. We are in a super cycle. We are in the golden age of crypto. Okay. This might actually be the last one we get. So be patient when it dips. Who cares if it dips? It's not a big deal. It's really, really not. If you're somebody that's getting really upset over a dip like this, you need to just go ahead and buy the Bitcoin IBIT spot ETF or dollar cost average, and or have a whatever the hell. I don't know what you guys want to do. Now, if you'd like to trade with me, we've got Bitcoin IRA. You can create custom traditional financial assets or products like SEPs, 401ks, IRAs, and they also allow for staking for Ethereum, ADA, and Solana. Kraken, I prefer Kraken over Coinbase. I've got the link down below, and if you're a degenerate, Femex. Now, Bitcoin's going sideways. This is just indicating we are going to get volatility, okay? We've got really great support here at 115. We've got even better support at 117 over here, okay? We are doing great. If we break down below 115, I'd be a bit nervous. But we got support at 111. Market CIPHER did print a red dot, indicating some downward price action. But at the same time, things could get a little bit volatile today. Now, Ethereum is doing fine, just kind of moving sideways at about 3,800. We will be flipping 4,100 soon and be hitting about $10,000 eventually. In-kind redemption, staking, all that type of stuff. It's coming. Solana is dumping, broke below support. Next area of important support is 164. SUI's dropping as well, trading at 377. XRP is actually holding on really nice, and we did have a dip to $3.03, but we are up, doing good over here. Chainlink, $17. ADA, 77 cents, and HBAR broke below support, unfortunately. Okay, let's keep it moving with the news because there's a lot more to cover. So, and this is the crazy thing, like with Brian Armstrong, okay, is Brian Armstrong from Coinbase. He's running a centralized exchange. He's partnering with all the people that hated Bitcoin and hated crypto and all that. So business wise, he's a smart guy, but really kind of talking about decentralization is wild to me. If you don't believe me or get it, I don't have time to convince you. Satoshi wrote that 15 years ago. It took some time, but there are hundreds of millions of people that get it now. And I appreciate Brian Armstrong speaking out about this, but literally at the end of the day, your words are one thing, your actions are another. And that's my issue. I don't like it. I don't like that. It's hard for me, but maybe I have so many problems in life is because I'm just too honest. he can't just get rid of crypto capital gains taxes like that. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way any way, shape, or form, especially in an emerging market. It's a whole entire process. That would be wonderful, but we do have a story about real estate and crypto. So hold up, okay? It takes a lot of time. Now, NASDAQ, and this is one of the things I was telling you guys about. Remember when I said that there might be a black swan event that happens? I'm actually going to make a second content piece about this. Argo. So Argo blockchain for poor, the NASDAQ looks to delist crypto miner Argo blockchain for poor performance. It's a London-based Bitcoin miner company, and it may be delisted from NASDAQ due to consistently low share price. NASDAQ maintains listing standards and pricing floor that $1 Argo is not maintained. However, the company will look to appeal the delisting soon. Now, why are we talking about this? You know all these treasury companies that are coming up? Right? All these treasury companies coming up and they're adding Bitcoin to their balance sheet. And we got the Michael Saylors and with all the traditional financial instruments. This is when I talk about a crypto, we're going to get to XRP news. Calm your down, please. But you could get delisted from NASDAQ, just like you get delisted from Binance or whatever it is. So just keep that in mind, okay? The reason why you want to keep that in mind is all these crypto treasuries, there's going to be an implosion eventually, okay? So it's a good story to pay attention to. Now, next piece of article over here. Strategy is a great example. Strategy actually bought the dip yesterday, and then this is because they raised $2.5 billion through new perpetual preferred stock. Stretch. They pay floating monthly dividends starting at 9%, and it's the first U.S. listed perpetual preferred stock issued by Bitcoin treasury firm. The mining company that's getting delisted, they are not as far as I know, they don't have anything on their any crypto on their treasury. But at the end of the day, these are real threats. These are real things that could happen. STR Stretch targets retail investors with yield exposure to Bitcoin. I wouldn't do this, but you guys do what you got to do, etc. Next, another one. 21 Capital becomes the third largest Bitcoin holder before public listing. So again, we've got another company that's going to go public, and they're holding Bitcoin on their balance sheet. Their ticker is XXI. They currently hold 43,500 Bitcoin, and they just recently bought 5,800 from Tether, who is a major shareholder, or they received it. And they want to build a new system for Bitcoin investment, not just to compete with existing ones. And the thing about this is, who are you going to build it for? We don't really need a new existing system. This is just a grift. But hey, pump my bags, please. And this is a big story. Big one. This is from Paul Atkins at the SEC, who took over Gary Gensler's position. SEC approved in-kind creations and redemptions for crypto ETPs. SEC approved a rule change from NASDAQ, CBOE, and NYSE to allow in-kind creations and redemptions for Bitcoin and Ethereum ETFs. Market makers can now deliver or receive crypto instead of cash, expected to improve liquidity, efficiency, transparency, and ETF trading. So what this is going to do is this is going to cause a little bit more volatility. When we like volatility, that's why we love crypto. And the good thing about this is, you guys, is that people might be able to get in-kind redemption. So if you got an IBIT spot Bitcoin ETF, you might be able to get that back. We love that. Love it. In addition to that, this is going to pave the way for in-kind redemptions for other crypto ETFs. That's coming, and they're going to come. I'm letting you know they're coming. They will be coming soon. I'm 100% positive we're going to get crypto spot ETFs approved. It's only a matter of time. I called for Q3. It didn't happen. Well, we're still in Q3, Q4. So fingers crossed as soon as possible. My time frame might have been off, but hey, I called it. Now, let's go ahead and get next story over here. This is from Miss Hester. An issuer just wrote to me, this is huge and will create an explosion of option-based Bitcoin ETFs. Traditional finance likes it. Retail likes it. Everybody likes it with the in-kind redemptions. Number go up. Send it. Now, I'm also going to have Crew. I can't pronounce them. They know, but I have a video with them and a quick little interview I did. I'm going to be dropping it next week while I'm at Rare Evo. The link for that is down below if you guys want to join me. But they're the guys that that applied for the XRP futures ETF. But their 2 times XRP ETF tops 300 million in flows and dominates 52% of the market. So congratulations to these wonderful human beings, and they're super nice. And all US XRP ETFs are derivative based. They're not spot, but we're waiting to see. We're waiting to see. Now, this story from Finbold, XRP wipes out over 22 billion in a week. Is the rally over? This is a BS story over here. 22 billion in the market cap was lost, and that's because things had dropped a little bit. Not an issue for me. It's about a 10% decline. XRP future interest dropped to 8.57 billion, showing traders reduced leverage. Declining open interest with falling prices suggests liquidation of speculative longs. Who cares? Ripple will go to $5.89 minimum this year, probably. And then this other story over here, this is from Ripple. 90% of global finance leaders believe in blockchain and digital assets and will have significant impact on finance within 3 years. The key points from this report from Ripple. And this is them, talking about themselves, which we love. TradFi is rapidly adopting blockchain to modernize infrastructure and enable new financial services. Stablecoin volumes reached 700 billion a month in early 2025. Remember, Ripple has RLUSD that runs on XRPL and Ethereum. Over 100 billion has been invested in blockchain companies since 2020. A survey shows 90% of global finance leaders expect blockchain to significantly impact finance within 3 years. Top banking use cases include custody, global payments, and infrastructure for trading, staking, and tokenization. And XRPL enables scalable, compliant DeFi engagement. Congratulations to the XRP army. Now, Ripple Schwartz defends low XRPL volume, says banks settle off chain. So there's a little bit of a drama within Ripple. Okay, so let's go ahead and read this to you. So Mr. Schwartz, I like him. He responded to criticism about low on-chain XRPL activity. And again, Ripple is a banker's coin. They work with a lot of banks. He said that banks settle transaction off-chain, citing compliance and T financing concerns. Admitted on-chain adoption has been very slow, but believes this shift is coming. Ripple doesn't use XRPL DEX for payments due to potential risk around liquidity sources. And you have to understand, banks and big folks with a lot of capital, they're not going to do things. They're going to be doing things behind the scene, which kind of sucks. The story kind of sucks. Honestly, I don't like it. But at the end of the day, they're a banker's coin. They're a banker's project. XRPL reported 30 to 40% drop in new wallets and transaction volumes in Q1 of 2025. And DeFi activity fell. Activity on XRP was more resilient, with DEX volume down 16%. 81.8 million in TVL reported on XRPL DeFi platforms. Critics question Ripple's claim of over 300 bank partnerships due to lack of visible on-chain data. And you know what? That's a valuable gripe. Thank you so much, Lawrence, for the $10 super chat. I appreciate it. Good morning, Julie. So this is the thing, you guys. I understand why people are like, is Ripple really partner with all these banks? But really, at the end of the day, it is a banker's coin. And if the banks want to do things a certain way, Ripple's going to accommodate that. So personally, I don't care. Number go up, right? And then one little thing over here too. Bill Morgan, this is about the Ripple lawsuit. SEC has not withdrawn the appeal in the Ripple matter yet. There is no deadline on the SEC to withdraw the appeal. However, the SEC needs to report the appeal court by August 15th, which acts as a deadline for the SEC to do something, although it may just ask for more time. We will hear something about the matter in the next 2 weeks. So that's what's going on with that. So I know it's not the best XRP news, but hey, it's all that I got for you guys today. Just keeping you up to date. Also, this is a good one for XRP. On August 18th, Nano Solana and Nano XRP US perpetual style futures are coming to Coinbase derivatives. This is great. So then more liquidity. We love to see it. Next story over here. Apparently, the majority of new coins are now created on Base, according to Mr. Jesse. And then this guy over here says this is the first time since early 2023 that a chain has had more tokens launched on it than Solana. And again, that's just due to the Solana meme coin insanity that happened. But this is good. It's good to see. But again, Base, there's a lot of memes and all kinds of stuff. And do we really want that? And Base is also pushing creator tokens and a bunch of crap that we really don't want. Powell is going to be speaking at 11:30 p.m. PT. I will be gone by then, but I'm going to be updating you. I got another video coming out. Ethereum treasury firm BTCS plans $2 billion raised to buy more crypto. The filing shows. Bullish for Ethereum. Pump my bags. Proceeds will fund crypto acquisitions, and BTCS holds 70,000 Ethereum. They focus on staking, block building, and DeFi. Cool. VeChain info over here. So VeChain joins forces with BitGo to build foundations for Institute adoption. I like VeChain a lot, and I like BitGo. So they went ahead and they're going to help they partner with BitGo for institutional grade custody, and BitGo provides regulated custody, multi-sig wallets, and 250 million insurance coverage. The partnership supports VeChain Thor validators and staking services, enables secure, compliant institutional adoption of VeChain blockchain. And again, I'm fingers crossed and be working with VeChain to build a really cool dApp that I've wanted to do for a long time. So shout out to them. This is wonderful. Really quickly, Senator Loomis is proud to introduce a 21st Century Mortgage Act to make homeownership more accessible for young Americans who are embracing the digital age. So if you hold crypto, you win. It would basically allow crypto holdings to count as mortgage borrower reserves. No forced conversion of crypto to USD is required. The reason why this is so important is because when you sell your crypto, it causes a taxable event. Now you don't have to, once this comes into law. Also, too, Bitcoin Mixer Samurai Wallet founders plead guilty in crypto privacy case. These guys have been absolutely wonderful. And the thing that sucks about this is that they are getting absolutely hammered for creating code. And this is also to show that certain things will be permitted under this administration, but not everyone. Not everyone. Thank you so much, Jazz, for the $5 super chat. Video game controller hobbies alongside and happily with the broken arm. Oh, no. Lo had a broken arm. That's not good. I'm sorry. I hope you heal better. So just remember, code is law, or code should be classified under free speech. And just because you create something, you shouldn't be punished for it just because bad people decide to do bad things. So I about had it. The U.S. Department of DOJ needs to do better, really needs to do better. And last but not least, law to ban politicians from trading stocks is being pushed back against the White House per Axios. On that note, you guys, I got to get going. Fed left rates unchanged. Thank you so much mixing. I gotta go. I need to eat before I pass out. My lupus is not doing what it is doing a mini flare up, and I got a bunch of work to do today. But I'm gonna get a video for you guys. 2 p.m. PT, kind of recapping Fed rates and what's going on with the crypto thing. Sending you all love and light. Thank you guys so much for supporting me. Bye bye. Bye, babies.